What's up, guys? Micah again for your lunch break ride review. It's actually my day off today, but I figured I'd come in and shoot a video, because why not? We are looking at the Rocket III GT Evel Knievel edition. Now, they make this edition in the R, and they make this in the GT model. They only made 500 of each one, so if we take a look there, you actually got your badge right there. We got number 289 out of 500. Now your GT, what's a little bit different is you got the higher handlebars, you got the upright feeding position, or footing position, whatever, and then you got the backrest right here. This is honestly a pretty cool bike. Headlights, I dig them. You got the stars, a little bit of red, white, and blue on it. Got a little bit of chrome. I don't know if you can see me there in the camera. Overall, this is a really cool bike. It's 2,500 cc's. I've never rode it before, so this will definitely be my first time riding this bike specifically. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Let's see here. Sorry if you can hear my breathing. Like literally the camera's right in my, or the mic is right in my mouth. So we got a single-sided swing arm. This tire is 240 millimeters wide, so it's a thick boy, and it's shaft driven, so it should be pretty smooth. Pretty much every Triumph I've rode has been really smooth, but yeah, guys, let's go take this thing for a little ride. Like I said, it's my day off, so I'm gonna go get lunch at Hanging Rock Ice Cream. So that's where we're going. Ugh. No. Like I said, I've never rode this bike before, so I'm really interested on how these things ride. I got my little sticky note thing right there so I can keep track of where I'm at, you know, note-wise. So whenever this thing starts, it actually like tilts the bike sideways from the torque. I'll actually do a couple revs here. Yeah, like it jolts the bike sideways, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty torquey bike. Got a customer walking down the ramp. I don't want to block him off, but it's crazy. This thing's super torquey. You can just feel it every time you hit the throttle. The bike's shifting. Don't worry, I'm not riding around the parking lot. I'm taking it on the road here. Just getting looped around. This would be such a fun bike to own. It looks cool. Little safety tip from Micah. This is a brand new bike. Brand new bikes have brand new tires on them. Even if you're changing your tires on your motorcycle that you already have, make sure with new tires you break them in about 150 to 200 miles before you really go ripping and tearing, because they can get a little bit slick. Watch out for these little sticks. I am going to go. Half the reason I wanted to go to Hanging Rock Ice Cream is because they're doing road work in Romney, and figured that'd be pretty boring for you guys to watch. So why not go on an actual road that's not having road work done. Like I said, this is a big old bike. Bike weighs 700 pounds. So it's definitely a heavy bike. Picks up speed real nice. I'm going to stop up here at the dump pull-off, and we'll see if we can't get a 0 to 60 out of this thing. Definitely going to be careful because, like I said, I'm on new tires, and I've never rode this thing before, so this will be interesting. Overall, this bike, you would not guess riding this thing that it weighs 700 pounds. Like, it's super light and nimble for some reason. Whenever you're riding, like, it's just, I'm barely even touching the handlebars and this thing's just shifting perfectly. It's just instant torque. You know, I was going to turn around and do my 0 to 60, but honestly, I'm just going to go straight and do it. So we'll just wait for this car here to go. Yeah, first impressions of the bike already. I'm enjoying this thing a lot. Like a lot. Alright, let's see if we can't get... Sure no one's coming behind me. No, we're good. That's pretty fast. Let's see. I'm even in sport mode. I'm just sort of cruising around in rotor, I think, right now. Let's put that in sport. Oh my gosh. It's a big difference. That is a huge difference. So this thing's packed full with 2,458 cc's. And like I said, it's got that 240 millimeter rear tire on it, and you would have no idea that that's behind you. Like, this thing is light. I've seen people take these to the track and actually do like little track days with them, which is nuts. But yeah, 0 to 60, I don't think I did it in that time, but 0 to 60 on this thing is 2.7 seconds, which is insane. And it's 165 horsepower. This bike also comes with cruise control. I've never owned a bike this fancy with cruise control, so I'm gonna see if I can't get this thing to work. I don't really know how to set it. Okay, so I think I got it, and then you set it to the speed you want. Yeah, there we go. So it's already set. So I'm not hitting the throttle at all. It's cruising at 55 miles an hour. And we're just sort of out here. This is actually nice. I wish I had this on my bike, but I don't. Okay, and whenever you hit the brakes, the cruise control shuts off, just like a car. I mean, this thing's got bigger tires than a car, so it might as well just be called a car. So far, having a lot of fun. And like I said, you got this big engine underneath of you, and you would think that you would feel a little bit of heat and different things. I'm honestly doing perfectly fine. I'm not getting a lot of heat from the exhaust that's right below me. Everything feels good. I'll be honest with y'all, they don't look like they're open, and I didn't check to see if they was. I just figured they was, but I don't see no one here. They might be. I don't know. Maybe it's too early for ice cream. It is only lunchtime. No, they're not open. Oh well. Well, I'm still going to pull off here and show you all the bike one more time. This thing is sick. Let's take a look here at this thing. It's such a good looking bike. It's even better whenever you're actually outside and you're not staring at it in the showroom. But overall, this bike's super clean. It's fast. It's really heavy, but the second you sit on it, it's no longer heavy. For some reason, me just barely turning the bars and stuff like that seemed like on this bike, I drive a CB650R. My CB feels like it takes more to get it leaned over than what this thing does, which is pretty cool. So if you're worried about, 700 pounds, that's definitely not an issue. Not with this bike. Super clean bike. This whole bottom section looks cool. Just looks futuristic. Got a little bit of chrome on the side. What's up, y'all? But yeah, let's take a look at this rear tire real quick. Do y'all see how big this tire is compared to my hand? I got two hands on it, and it's still not even, it's still wider. This thing's nuts. But like I said, you would never tell that that's right behind you. But yeah, guys, unfortunately they're closed. Hanging Rock Ice Cream's a really great place to get ice cream. But looks like I'm not getting ice cream right now, so I'm gonna go find somewhere else to eat. But I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next one.